Hey, so it is the weekend, finally, and this is the start of a new vlog. We are starting fresh on a Saturday. No, it's not a Monday. We are starting fresh right this minute. I had a pretty good night. I slept well. I was actually asleep on the couch and missed at least a couple of episodes of Buffy, so I'm gonna need Andrew to do me a fill-in when he gets up in a little while. Yeah, yesterday just knocked me out. It is highly unusual for me to fall asleep on the couch. It literally next to never happens. I can't even remember the last time that it did. So yeah, I was one tired woman last night. I think it's an accumulation of both the fasting and the stress, but I'm putting that behind me. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. We are moving on. There's no real perfect way to do this, so I'm just gonna do it. I should have done it in the first video. That would have been great. But I want to dedicate my weight loss to the other channels who have completely changed everything for me. Regardless of how bumpy this journey has been, it wouldn't have happened without these channels. And they are Isaac Butterfield, Not David, Ilona from Shakara Transformations, and The Cynical Dude, all who commentate on diets and really encourage you to do the very best and be the very best that you can possibly be. In June last year, I was watching a Isaac Butterfield video, and he was putting a lot of emphasis on looking after yourself, making the best of yourself for not only you but your children, and that really hit a nerve. I can't remember what my initial weight is. I'm pretty sure I have some of the original footage from my initial weight loss channel that I started, and something else happened and it got into my head. Nothing to do with weight loss, a family issue. Totally irrelevant. But yeah, I'm 98% sure my weight started somewhere around 19.5 stone, and things have just, for me, like weight-wise, even health-wise, I'm not joking, my health is completely different to where I was a year ago. I haven't been sick. I'm talking about not catching any sniffles or anything like that. I don't have that anymore, and it used to be a common occurrence, and I wish I could say that I was joking, but I'm not. The way in which my body is it just feels different is amazing, and I just wanted to give this tiny little piece of appreciation to those channels, because every single day I watch them as much as possible. And every single day I'm learning something new, something I can do to improve, something I shouldn't be doing, like things that I never even thought about, such as I guess things like form when working out. I never knew that that was a thing until I started watching Alona and watching her, the way that she lifts her weights and stuff like that. And I know I'm baby weight. Oh my God, don't even start. I know that, yeah, I'm not lifting anywhere close to her, but having the correct form when doing things, like even when you're lifting the baby weights, will make all the difference. It's funny because, like, not a day, maybe not even 2 days after, but 3 days after I used my 7.5 kilogram weights, I was really feeling it in my shoulders, and I've never had that at all. So that was a completely new thing. Yeah, so I just wanted to show this tiny little inconsequential thank you to those channels who are essentially keeping me on the right track for the most part. Like I said, this is a bumpy ride. It's not smooth sailing. But I want it bad enough, I do, to continue on and get to the good goals. And I'm not saying that my body isn't in, you know, a good position now compared to where it was 6 months ago, because I started in June of 2023. It's completely different. Yeah, got no chunky face. So yeah, thank you. And no, I'm not dissing my old self, not at all. She was doing the best that she could. She was. I know her. She really was doing the best that she could, but we had to make changes. We really did. We couldn't stay at the weight that we were at. And yeah, potentially put a ton of stress on my children because of my choices and the state of my health, which if I didn't change at that particular time, I would just continue on the course that I was already on. And yeah, like I said, I don't want for my children to have to come and visit me in hospital because I've got something wrong with me that could have been prevented if I had just decided to stop being, or yeah, there's a nice way of saying it, stop being in the obese category. I'm still on that journey. I'm not perfect. My body is going in the right direction. But yeah, we're gonna take this journey together, and we'll get there somehow. So, starting off my day, this gorgeous Saturday morning, I'm going to be using, and I'm very sorry about the state of the box, my kiddo got into it, this Finishing Touch Flawless Facial Hair Remover. I absolutely love this. I use it for my eyebrows when I have no patience to be sat there for like a time, half an hour, just messing around with my eyebrows, or if I'm feeling particularly short on time, I like to use it. It comes with a charger. You can put it in the back of, you know, well, on the side of you can put it into a laptop or the back of your computer to charge. So it's got that nifty USB charger. And this is it. Okay, so that's the look to Flawless Me. I'm kidding, of course. So yeah, it comes with this tiny little light which will indicate easier the area that you need to be targeting. So how I like to do it is like this. And you can also get the middle if you're prone to having lots of hair growth in the centre of your eyebrows, which is something that drives me mad because I'll do my eyebrows one day and then the next I'll be looking in the mirror, I'm like, how is that there? So yeah, fun. But this is so quick and easy to use. I love it. It's not something that I use all that often, but if you want to stay looking a little bit neater with 95% less of the effort, I highly recommend one of these. And I'm pretty sure it was something like £20 to buy. Or if you just need a little tidy up, it's also good for that too. I used it on Regina last week. She basically has no pain threshold, so I'm not going to sit there and make her uncomfortable trying to do her eyebrows, but this is perfect for keeping the hairs in the middle at bay for her. Obviously she's got like fairly blondish kind of hair coming in the centre of her eyebrows, so yeah, that just gets rid of that extra fuss. Yeah, I'm not looking to get it too perfect today. I just want it to be slightly neater. So it's as easy as twisting off the top, and then inside is where the hair collects, whatever it is that you decide to remove. And it also comes with a little brush so you can get them all out, make sure they don't get trapped inside the little razor mechanism kind of situation. And it's so super quick and easy to use. Probably one of the best things I bought in like the past 18 months. 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend. We are finally hitting the 48-hour mark into my fast. And I gotta say, I feel okay. I don't really feel all that hungry. Whilst it has been a better day by a million friggin' miles, yeah, I've just been off. I don't really know how else to describe it or, you know, express myself better, but I just feel off. I don't feel hungry, I have no appetite, have no interest in making something to eat. Obviously I know that I am supposed to be fasting, but I actually expected at this point to really be in the mood for something. On the plus side of things, I have managed to get a ton of video piecing together vlog situations put together, either uploaded or scheduled, so that's really nice. That's one thing out of my hair, something I don't have to worry about. trying to look forward into next week and maybe do some nice things outside of the house. I mean, I'm outside of the flat. I don't know what those things are going to be or when yet, because I don't feel comfortable leaving the work guys here in my flat, unattended, if you will. I mean, I keep saying work guys, but I don't know if that's, you know, the God's honest truth. I don't. They look like just regular old people. And that's not me being offensive to old people, but these guys are perhaps in their 60s or whatnot. And like, if it was my letting agency sorting this out, it would be professional. It would be a company. You know, it would be people who know what they're doing. So it's kind of amusing. I'm not gonna lie. It does sort of tickle me. We'll see what happens. We'll see and find out what the end result of this shenanigans is. I'm hoping that the ceiling is going to be actually dry enough for them to work on. I've had the heater on for a good fair while today, drying off some clothes at the same time. I'm gonna grab a suitcase out of my bedroom and put Regina's clothes into that, just to protect them, make sure nothing happens, you know, besides the damage that's already been done. There's nothing I can do about that. It's literally like crying over spilt milk at this point. But yes, we are in a much better place than yesterday, and I really just want to go out, you know. But I'm fully expecting that the work guys are going to be in at least Monday and Tuesday, and that's even if they start the work those days. That's really how it is. It can only get better from here. It cannot possibly get any worse. And even as I'm saying that, I think I might be speaking too soon. I'm fully expecting something else to happen, you know. With all the things that have happened as of late, I don't expect it to stop. We will see what happens. Something like kind of funny that I find that happens when I do fast is how, like, some of the first things to happen is I lose some of this chunk, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. And then on my stomach, it's like, oh my gosh, there's a specific term for it. I don't know if I should say it or not. But I get like very, very like thin, loose skin, and it's sometimes referred to as thick skin. So yeah, that's kind of like a fun thing that happens. It goes all that wrinkly, crinkly way. When I was pregnant with both of my children, I was huge, massive. And yeah, I had the time of my life being pregnant. It was great both times for me. But yeah, I have quite a lot of tummy skin, and it's just funny. It's kind of like a deflated balloon or something. I don't know. It goes with it. Yeah, like a balloon that's been blown up, for, and obviously has been yeah, like tied and then left like yonks, and it sometimes gets those wrinkles. That happens to my stomach. It doesn't happen anywhere else, I don't think. I mean, it's not that I'm checking myself out or anything. But yeah, that's one of the things. And obviously, like I said, about the little bit of loss of weight around my face. I don't know. It's not very it's not a good look. But it's fine. Yeah, because nobody can see my stomach except me. Hi, so it is early Sunday morning, 6:41 to be exact, and I am going to step on my scale because I'm curious what it's going to read. Okay, 13:11. And what I like to do is actually move my scale around to get the best possible reading, make it as accurate as possible. Okay, so I guess 13:11 right now is the consensus. You will be able to see I'm still in my pajama clothes, if you will. I've just got this thinnest shirt on, and then another shirt beneath it, and then my very fleecy pajama bottoms. Sorry, that's not the best angle. I was trying to get it. It's not the easiest thing to do. I'm worried about covering the microphone with my hand. But yeah, that's all I'm wearing. Oh, one other thing actually. I am also wearing slippers and fleecy socks. I hope I caught it. But yeah, that's what I've got on. So maybe the scale would be just a little bit less if I didn't have anything on. Even I'm surprised. And that's the truth about what the scale is reading right now. I've been drinking a lot. I'm gonna be probably drinking a lot today as well. It's not gonna change. I maybe want to switch it up a bit and have some herbal tea. So that's currently where we're sitting at. And if you know me, you know that I haven't had my coffee just yet, so I'm about to go and do that. I am just out of the shower, and whilst I was getting myself dried and sorted, I was watching this video commentary of TikToks by Not David, and the video that he's commentating on is, can dieting actually lead to long-term weight loss? Now, of course, if you decide to give up on the diet, you are likely to slip back into those unhealthy eating habits, and you know, that's not on the diet, that's on you. Ultimately, you shouldn't let anybody tell you what you should or shouldn't do with your body, but at the same time, you cannot possibly, you know, say that, oh, I tried this diet for 6 months and then I fell back into my old ways. Yeah, that's not on the diet. That's on you making the conscious decision to go back to eating those unhealthy things. And I'm not trying to be preachy, that's not what this is. Obviously, everybody is human and we all make mistakes, and I'm very flip-floppy. But I would never turn around and blame my, falling off of track on the diet, because it's not. It's on me. If I fail, that's a Lucy problem, not a failure on the diet at all. I lost so much weight over the summer from sticking to my diet, which was, it was a lot of salad and things along the lines of that. I was still eating some carby foods, but I was always in the mindset of, I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue to eat the same amount that I did before. That's just not how a diet works. And honestly, it feels more like a lifestyle change than a diet. And that's why I was able to get as far as I did. Obviously, recently I have been a little bit naughty over the Christmas period, but I'm gonna get back on track, hopefully with the nicer weather coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna be better and not be in like, I want to say kind of like a bear in hibernation mode, because that's kind of how I feel. I want all the nice warm foods, the comfort foods, but with hopefully, spring just around the corner, yeah, I'll be able to be making these better decisions, but the better decisions are on me, not the diet. Lucy, as you've never seen her. I'm just messing. So I decided to break my fast this evening, almost reaching the 72-hour mark. So yes, I'm really happy with how the fast went. I know I said I wanted to fast until tomorrow morning, which is Monday, but I was honestly feeling it. I wanted to eat, and when I want to eat, I want to eat. It's more or less as simple as that. I decided it was gonna be taco night, so yes, I ended up I usually have 6 tacos, and I make them with corn strips, just a mild chili sauce from Tesco's, and the taco chili seasoning also from Tesco's. And I use Old El Paso's taco shells. So me and Andrew usually have 6 each, because Regina isn't interested in tacos. I wish she would. I wish she was interested in them, but she's really not. So yeah, we usually have 6 each because there's 12 in a box, and I don't like to waste things. So yeah, I had 4 of the 6, but before that, I also had, what was it? A pan au chocolat, 6 crackers with 2 Dairy Lees, 2 packets of crisps, 4 chips, and I know this is so random, but a fish finger. I was on the ham train. But I feel really good. I feel absolutely fine. No regrets about breaking the fast or anything like that. I was just happy to get my appetite back. That was worrying me more than continuing the fast and keeping it going until Monday. I've been drinking a lot again. Yeah, I'm just so thirsty. I don't know what's with that. I don't know why that happens. I don't know if other people who fast experience that, but yeah, I just feel like I can't get enough to drink. It's a little bit wild, actually, how much I've been drinking. I feel good. I feel good right now, and I'm hoping that tomorrow is going to be the start of a good week. I really need a good week. That would be nice. I feel like I haven't had one since, I don't know, Christmas week. And then everything post that went to the crapper, or was the starting process of going down the crapper, if you will. Since eating, I feel a lot more just alive and awake. I was starting to feel not necessarily groggy, but yeah, just kind of tired. But then what do you expect after not eating for almost 72 hours? That is definitely a record for me, so I am proud of that fact. As I've stated, before, when discussing fasts, it is not an easy feat by any stretch of the imagination, and I wouldn't recommend anybody going into it without at least having some, information, maybe building up to it rather than just, that's it, I'm not going to eat for X amount of time. I know fasting itself has become quite popular in recent times, where people are doing the fasting for 16 hours and then eating like within a specific time frame. So I guess it would be like 8. But yeah, what I've just done is on the extreme side of the scale, and like I keep saying, I wouldn't recommend it without you being fully prepared, going into it and knowing what you're getting into, because it's quite a process. What else? I have stepped on the scale. It's not like the wisest thing for me to do, but I did. I'm absolutely fine with that. It's not a thing. We'll see what the scale reads tomorrow.